Hi, you guys. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a self-love reading. We know that self is sacred evolution by learning your frequencies. And this reading I started off doing on TikTok, but I decided to bring it here so that I can do it way more in depth. Also, keep in mind there's going to be three words that you're going to hear me say a lot during these readings, and that's frequency, vibration, and currency. Not just dealing with the metaphysical side, but also elevating self so that you're a vibrational match when it comes to attracting abundance and prosperity. This reading is also more directed to the feminine energy, whether you are or you identify as a man or a woman. We know that we can embody both energies. So tapping into your frequency and vibration has to do a lot with getting to know and understanding your feminine energy. And so that is what this reading is more geared towards. I also use two different decks for this. We're going to mix them together. Another disclaimer, past life things also show up during these readings. And that happens because sometimes when we reincarnate, a lot of times actually, we bring past karma with us that we have to work through. And so past life information portals through because that could be what is holding you back on a vibrational level from you elevating in your frequency and vibration. I just saw the card for Archangel Raphael, and I asked him to be with us during this reading, so he's definitely making his presence known. Spirit guides, ancestors. Miraculous things are about to happen for some of you. Signs and wonders is also something that I just heard as well. I'm trying to speak over my cards. Spirit guides have a lot to say this time around. Angel of Abundance just flipped over as well. Spirit guides, ancestors, angels. I ask that you come through and deliver a self-love message. In what ways does the collective need to pour into themselves in order to raise their vibration? What can the collective do to raise their vibration? We understand that love is the highest vibration of all. So if you're giving that to yourself, not only are you more magnetic for the things that you desire, and also in creating your new reality, remember that what you are seeking is always seeking you. So you raise your vibration to meet it. It's going to meet you every single time. And that goes for the creator, and that also goes for when it comes to manifesting. That in turn also gives you the ability to give that love to someone else. As far as love goes and dealing with partnerships, when you are pouring into self and cultivating a self-love practice on a regular, it puts you at the highest timeline available for you to meet someone who is also vibrating at that frequency of love and can reciprocate that love back to you. Wow. Overall energy, High Priestess. Again, that 2 energy, tapping into your intuition, that inner knowing, your energy PS. We also understand that Earth is also a feminine energy. And when it comes to tapping into her resources, you would also have to understand that feminine energy, understanding that she also needs to be taken care of, understanding that planting seeds is not just for her, but it's also for you on a physical level, but also on a spiritual level. And it's interesting because Mother Earth actually came out here. So let's get into it. So right off the bat, under this is Yemaya, golden opportunity. What I just got a vision of was a dry land and water coming up onto the dry land. So that to me is saying, again, dealing with earth energy, that feminine energy, planting a seed but not reaping a harvest because the soil is not moist enough, is not getting enough water, or emotions, not being able to tap into your emotions, or being closed off emotionally, and even emotionally detached. So having a shield or a guard over yourself is also being highlighted here. I see a shift though. The water is coming up on shore and bringing moisture back to the soil, giving it an opportunity for you to water your seeds that you've planted so that you can see forward movement. Also, too, some of you guys are slightly impatient with some of the seeds that you have planted. Know that things happen underground or behind the scenes before you actually see them in the physical. In numerology, you know that 1 is the physical plane, 2 is the soul plane, and 3 is the mind plane. And you have to consider there are also 3 layers of soil under the ground that a seed has to come up through. So in a sense, when we talk about that 4 energy, you could be seeing 444 to let you know that you're about to see that sprout from that seed that you've planted, which is evidence of forward movement with your manifestations. Fertility, yes. Double confirmations. Lots of confirmations here. I love it. The first card is Isabella. Yes, the timing is right for new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. So here, what are you speaking over your seeds? Are you speaking positively? Are you experiencing some type of self-sabotage energy? We just went through this new moon in Pisces dealing with the 12th house, and self-sabotaging or self-undoing is also the 12th house. So being mindful of how you're speaking over your seeds. Consider when you have plants in your house, they thrive and grow when you talk to them and interact with them and even sing to them. So consider that when you are, metaphorically speaking, planting your seeds of manifestation out into the universe. It also talks about timing here, and we know that timing is an illusion and everything goes by seasons. And so the season is about to change. It's about to be springtime. So also, that's a representation of a blossoming and opening for your manifestations to come through. Also, the things that you have been waiting patiently for during the winter time. Winter time is about self-preservation. So preserving your frequencies. You may have been in hermit mode for a little bit, not really giving people your energy as a way of preserving self. Capricorn energy here. Capricorn rules the process of preservation. The other card that came out while I was shuffling was expect miraculous solutions, and it says expectations. So with that, I'm getting like, do you believe that the Creator can move on your behalf? Do you believe that if you co-create with the Creator and have an expectation, not holding on so tightly to where there is no room for it to come to you in a better or more aligned way for you, but having an expectation and knowing that the universe is going to provide every single time. So positive expectations, just sifting through your mind and making sure that you're on the mind plane, you're a vibrational match. On the soul plane, you're a vibrational match. In the physical, you're a vibrational match. Shifting that perspective is going to open up the door for an infinite supply. Sedna. Whales are here as well. Whales to me are a significant sign for like soulmate or twin flame energies. It says you are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. So let go of worry and let go of doubt. Know that you will be supplied for. This card is purple, again dealing with the crown chakra. This color has been coming up in a lot of readings. So the next steps, meaning getting information from your intuition. Know that even though in times you may not understand what direction to move in, your intuition is going to give you that information at just the right moment, which is also what we consider divine timing. I also see some of you guys doing something new with your hair, letting it grow out or something of the sorts. Some of you may be cutting it, some of you may be thinking about changing the color. I'm getting that is a good idea. That is going to be a form of your self-love for yourself, changing your appearance, bringing in a new, fresh energy or perspective on the way that you look at yourself in the physical. We have Hathar, reciprocity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. I was speaking earlier about that self-love and you being at a higher vibration and more aligned timelines. And we talk about timeline jumping or quantum jumping. That happens when you raise your vibration. You have different timelines available to you based off of how perceived slowness or how perceived fast you are evolving on the soul level. And so when you are vibrating and expressing self through love, you are opening yourself up to hop onto the highest timeline for yourself. And so this is your ability to give to others. And I also talked about being emotionally closed off. So there is some type of healing that needs to be done when it comes to expressing your feminine energy, being vulnerable as well, sharing with others, back and forth, that giving and receiving. It also says something about increasing intuition. So lots of opportunity to receive through your crown chakra is what I'm getting here. Stepping into your feminine energy so that you can receive and feel comfortable receiving, and even trusting the information that's portaling through as you receive it. Triple goddess energy here is being highlighted. Some of you also too, I get are tapping into your dark feminine energies. Some of you even for the first time. Also get to some of you are more comfortable expressing from your dark feminine energy, and that's okay. Rest. One underrated way of stepping into your feminine energy is allowing yourself to rest. Sometimes it doesn't require an action. And also consider when it's time for you to receive a download. Your soul may be ready, but it takes your physical body time to catch up to this new information, this new download, this new wave of energy that comes through your chakras when you receive a download. So allowing yourself to rest and allowing this new information to permeate within you is also going to be important. This is Teresa. It says, time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, and now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. Yourself. Your sacred evolution by learning your frequencies, studying yourself, understanding what drains you, understanding who drains you, understanding what uplifts you. What can you do for yourself to uplift yourself if you don't have anyone around you to pour into you? But I also see some of you struggle with boundaries as well. Giving of yourself until your cup is completely empty. And that benefits no one, especially yourself. Making sure that you're getting rest. Water is being highlighted here. So not just dealing with water with your emotions, but ingesting water. That also helps the flow of these downloads to permeate as well. We have Mother Earth here. You are called upon to help with environmentalism. So this card to me can have many, many meanings. For one, if you could see here, she's holding an energetic ball. That is a representation of how your, like if you was inside of this, that's a representation of your aura. So it's like you going internally is you going internally within yourself is going to show you this perspective of you, your aura. Are there holes there? Is someone, do you have cords between you and another person that's draining you, taking your energy? Are there smudges in your aura? Are there lower entities that you have signed contracts with that are draining your energy? It's a lot to think about here. Also, too, this is giving me astrology energy, knowing your natal chart. The best or the most creative way I can think of explaining a natal chart is the creator taking a snapshot of where the planets were when you were born. And so essentially, that is your, how can I put it? Sorry for the pause. But I was saying astrology and the creator taking a snapshot of where the planets were in each zodiac sign and what degree it was in, and going that deep and understanding who you are on a soul level, where you came from in the sky. Some of you are stars, dealing with star seeds as well. Some of you are healers with your hands, Reiki masters. You have a healing touch, probably can cook pretty well. You heal through your food. Also dealing with Mother Earth and environmentalism. That goes even deep into gardening, planting seeds and replenishing the earth in that way. And as a return, Mother Earth giving you and providing you the nutrients that you need for your physical body. Environmentalism. Understand that you expressing self at the highest vibration available to you helps your outside environment as well. You're shining light, whether they have an example before you or not. You are setting the precedence at that moment. So you shifting and changing and cultivating this practice of self-love is much deeper than just it being for you. You're also affecting the people around you. You give them a fresh breath or a new perspective on how to move about this land, this physical land, and even your physical body, because that is what houses your soul at this moment. So holistic healer is popping up, and if you did not know, holistic means everything is connected. Excuse Azuli, that's my puppy. She's a sassy girl. Next we have Fiona. Now that you've asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. So, in everything that I've mentioned thus far, as far as you needing to elevate and work on for yourself, excuse me, we got a confirmation burp there. Ask for help with this. I mentioned earlier, I asked Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to step in. I saw his card from one of the decks show itself. So Archangel Raphael is here. Archangel Raphael is one of the healing archangels. So dealing not just with feminine energy, understanding it within yourself and how it moves and forms around you, dealing with mother wounds, not having a positive feminine energy to not even mimic, but to go to for advice and so on and so forth. The color pink here is significant. Pink and green is significant. both dealing with the heart chakra, so opening and healing your heart chakra. Archangel Raphael, perfect for that. Get you some crystals that helps you to open your heart chakra. Say your affirmations. Listen to subliminals. Listen to Hertz frequency. Get your healing on. Sound bowls. There's tons of things here on YouTube as far as sound frequency and healing that you can find to open your chakras. You can even do yoga to open your heart chakra. If you are interested in learning some poses, I do have some information up on my Pinterest. I can link that down below for this reading specifically. And also says you deserve whatever wound that happened or trauma that happened that caused the wound to make you feel like you wasn't deserving. You're very deserving, or else you wouldn't be here. The Creator saw fit that you be here at this exact moment watching this video. So knowing that much, you're deserving. It is your birthright to receive. What I just heard too is heaven wants you to recognize that, to have a recognition, a realization, an epiphany, that tower moment, that awakening to you understanding that you deserve heaven's help. You deserve all the desires of your heart as well. Now we have solar plexus energy, bold, Freya, unleash your adventurous side, take risk and be daring. So this is giving me more masculine energy now. We're shifting. It's like once you go into your hermit mode, do that internal work, allow that information to portal through and receive what you need, you're going to get a go to take action in meeting the universe halfway. Cats are significant, or felines. That may be a spirit animal that's coming to you or that you have been seeing as of lately. They're bringing that energy around you to comfort you as you shift from that feminine energy into that more masculine energy of taking action. It says take risk. Also, someone's a control freak. If you do not see exactly where you're going, a lot of times you won't step out. You're being guided to step out on faith and trust your intuition. Take that risk. Whatever risk that is, you know more than I would at this point. Be adventurous. Even so, adventurous is to me is giving me Sagittarian energy of expansion. Expanding your mind, expanding your physical reality. This is also expanding in your physical body, moving forward, cultivating forward movement. So if you understand that your environment is a vibrational match for what's going on inside of you, you physically moving is also going to cultivate physical movement on the outside of you. So get moving, get adventurous, move your body, tap into those lower chakras. This is solar plexus, but sacral and your root chakra. This is getting into your lower self as well. It's okay to have a balance between higher self and lower self. Lower self is dealing with the 6. 666 is a number that you could be seeing. And that's dealing with your lower desires, things that are dealing more of the flesh. It's okay to go after those things as well. It just needs to be a nice balance. Consider that too much of anything is not going to be healthy for you. So as long as you maintain a healthy balance, it's okay to allow yourself to indulge in those desires. Be safe though, because that does include sex. So be safe in that sense. Don't be sharing your sacred space with everyone. Everyone is not worthy. I actually want to see something. I'm being guided to look in the book a little deeper into this card here. It says appreciate your body. So do some self-love. Ladies, get in the, well, fellas, you can do this as well. Get in that mirror. Tell yourself that you are beautiful the way that you are. Even when you're doing beauty magic, if you have control over your mind and you can visualize the ideal shape or body that you want, continuously doing that in the mirror will in turn give you this visual in your mind, and your body will begin to shift. As long as you are incorporating some type of physical exercise and eating according to what your body needs, it could be that easy as you setting that intention within the mirror, like, okay, I want to look like this, and saying that I'm going to cultivate self-discipline and maintain that ritual so that I can get my ideal body. Also, I would like to say to appreciate where you are now. Express gratitude for how far your body has come, because it has essentially been through some trauma throughout this whole reading is what I'm picking up. It's been through some trauma. It's been through some things. And so dealing with the root chakra, things in the physical, is like your physical body is the housing of your soul right now. So appreciating that physical housing that you have is also going to raise your vibration. It's going to make you feel good about yourself, that's a good thing. You deserve to feel good about yourself. It also says go have fun and celebrate. So, okay, so I just saw something in the paragraph and it says realizing your dream. That's a beautiful moment when you understand your path and what your soul has came here to do. So some of you are realizing you're stepping into your north node. You're understanding exactly what you have came here to do. And that is absolutely something to celebrate, because there are so many people that are still walking around sleeping and don't have a clue or understanding what their purpose is. And so for you to have that realization and that recognition of your soul on a soul level, that is absolutely, I apologize again, but celebrating yourself as you raise your vibration and recognize what you came here to do is something to celebrate. Not many people reach that level, okay? So it also says committing to yourself. Also, this energy is chariot energy, so dealing with forward movement, and chariot is Cancer energy. Moon, mother energy, mothering yourself again, giving yourself what your mother did not give you, or the feminine energy that raised you, giving that back to yourself. Also, too, I just heard some of you have daughters, or you're meant to have a daughter in this lifetime. And it's like you're preparing yourself to be a good mother to your daughter. That way she won't even get to experience some of the things that you had to experience. It says, unafraid of her sexual power, Freya teaches us to appreciate our attractiveness and to enjoy ourselves. This is also Venus energy, dealing with the weekday of Friday, and celebrating all the hard work you do throughout the week, and then having a celebration for the weekend. Essentially, they say thank God it's Friday. Next card, we have Celeste. A happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy. So this is just confirmation about getting moving. Don't stay stagnant. Don't allow this self-undoing or self-sabotaging energy to keep you stuck and still and stagnant for too long. Sometimes we do need a pause. I mentioned that because it says time out. But don't stay in that pause for too long. It says forward movement. This movement will usher in positive new energy. Some of you are also experiencing that void energy. You're in the in-between where you're letting My apologies again, you guys. It's a lot happening with my technology. You're letting go of past things, past energy, past people, past places. And so usually after you do that again on a soul level, you're able to shift that quickly, but your physical body has to have time to adjust. And so that's what that void is for. It's like giving you the opportunity for your body, your mind, and your soul to come back to one. And then that's when your reality begins to shift. Also, confirmation if you've been looking for a new home, looking for a new job, that's coming to you as a result of you doing this work. As a result of you maintaining your focus. I also get to that this is a season where you're going to be a lot more busier than you have in the past. Things are picking up for you. Again, you asked for this. So I believe that's why this green tar, start delegating, is here. You're going to need help. And it says, ask for heaven's help. So ask your spirit guides, your ancestors, and your angels, but also having help in the form of helpful people. If you have been in a situation where relationships haven't been your forte, whether that's romantic or platonic, you raising your vibration is going to put you in alignment of people who match you better on a vibrational level. So these people are going to be more open and willing to helping you. It says, ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. And it's right under the card of timeout. You're so busy. You try to do everything yourself, but it's okay and it's safe for you to ask for help. Also, to you guys, literally, this card is on top of this card, and it's like, this is a representation. Some of you have been doing deity work as well, I just heard, working with certain energies to help bring about, and they're pouring that down onto you as you are cultivating this forward movement. I think it's a beautiful representation of you being down here and doing that inner work and co-creating, and the universe is like, okay, I see you, I feel that momentum, and we're gonna meet you halfway. So we're gonna start sending you. So definitely be open to receiving. So I just heard energy and time out, which is giving me the energy of, resting and making sure that you're getting proper sleep. But with this here, it says infinite supply and bold. Those two cards, well, infinite supply is over the bold card. And that to me is telling me like, almost get you like, astral traveling while you're sleeping. And that could be also what's draining you. Be mindful of where you're going as well. I know that's easier said than done, and it takes practice. You can also set up, like, shield yourself while you're traveling. I just heard heavenly help. So asking your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors before you go to sleep to travel with you. I just heard also too, safe travels. Also speaking over yourself before you go to sleep. I've mentioned before that I don't like to use the word pray, because P-R-A-Y and P-R-E-Y is giving the same energy, and we understand that we don't chase, we attract. So speaking over yourself in a positive light before you go to sleep. Also sleeping with a cup of water under your bed as well. Having crystals in the bed with you. What I get is a visualization of, it's almost like a crystal grid, but it's like certain placements of your crystals is like sending this energy up over you, just in your room, over where your body is laying, to protect protect your body while your soul is traveling during your sleep. So some of you that are watching understand what I'm saying. A crystal grid. I mentioned that, but it's like the grid is the placement or the feng shui that you put of your furniture in addition to your crystals, is what I'm getting to. So research that for some of you is going to be very beneficial as far as the flow of energy in your room and understanding where the portals are in your room. So mirrors, TVs, all of that good stuff. Be mindful of where it's placed in your room. Lock your mirrors, lock those portals so nothing is portaling through. Last card we have is Sorceress. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into your reality. We have moon energy here. I think I mentioned that earlier. Her veil reminds me of setting intentions with the moon through your subconscious, saying your affirmations, and also to the moon highlighting your subconscious, or the moon highlighting things that may be going on. 12th house energy. So looking at your natal chart, pay attention to what's happening in your 12th house. In what ways do you self-sabotage? In what ways can you strengthen your 12th house as well? This is Rhiannon. So this to me is working with that divine feminine energy. Mother Earth and the moon. Working with that feminine energy to clear out the subconscious. That way you don't have any blockages towards your path with the Mother Earth. Have any blockages within your physical body. Having any blockages on your path in the physical, meaning your environment. I keep getting a lot of visuals of journeys. And it's not necessarily, it doesn't specify what type of journey. But I just see someone walking. All I see is feet and a path that is clear. No debris, no trash, no stones, just a clear path. Also too, with me just seeing feet, hold your head up when you walk. Stop looking down. It messes up your posture as well. Have your chest held high. That's a way of opening your chakra, working on opening here. Doing exercises here to open. All that good stuff. I did say I would mention or put my link down below for my Pinterest for yoga poses for this heart chakra. But that's all I have this time around. Expect these self-love readings a lot more. Until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye.